Welcome back everyone, and yes, it does look like we're getting a map update this summer. We've got a lot to talk about in this video. Make sure to subscribe, help us hit 500k, and let's get right into this. Now this video isn't completely unprompted, there is a reason I'm making it today, and that is because of this announcement here they posted on Twitter, their first official summer update teaser. I'm not even sure if you can call this a teaser, but it does give us a bit of information to work off of. So they say the future is bright, it is going to be a great summer for ERLC, with 3 emojis, a sun, a map, and waves. And this really got people thinking about a map update or a map expansion, which would line up. And to talk about that, we need to go back a couple of years. As we all know, and as I've talked about a lot on this channel, it seems that ERLC likes to do map updates or expansions every other summer. So we had one at the end of 2020, which I guess was the first proper summer update we had in the game, where they expanded out to the housing suburban. It was quite a big map expansion at the time, bringing us new areas like the farms and the housing suburbs. And then fast forward a couple of years over to the summer of 2022, which I think a lot of people can agree with me in saying this is one of, if not the best ERLC update of all time. We'll have to wait and see if this summer beats out. But either way, we had teasers rolling throughout the week. There was a little live event as well, in-game countdown. And then when it did eventually release, it brought us an entirely new town of Springfield. It expanded the entire county, brought us High Rock Park, the highway, and a bunch of other places. And completely reimagined the map as we know it. Then, fast forward another 2 years, we have the summer update of 2024. This one, though, was a bit smaller. It brought us the new highway bridge, expanded the highway a bit, as well as the county and the lake. So obviously not as big as some of the previous map expansions, but still brought us some new areas to play in. And all of that leaves us right here, summer of 2026, 2 years since the last map expansion. But the question is, what part of the map are they going to expand? I've got a couple of map concepts that I found in the ERLC Discord, some better than others, but I think we're starting off with a pretty good one. As you saw in their kind of teaser, they hinted towards water, and this map expansion features water pretty prominently. Down here, we've actually got a whole port and marina, as well as a bit of a beach area over here. Some lovely housing looking over the beach. Hey, I'd love to buy a house over there. And then we've even got a basically replacement. Since High Rock Park would be down here where the marina is, they've replaced it with this reserve. Honestly, this is a really solid map update. If we were to get something like this, I would be very happy. I think it's a really solid concept. For the most part, obviously there's some AI issues down here, but 99% good. This is, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So we've got the map, and then it just expands like 3 times out to the left. We've got an airfield, another lake, and then we've got some random roads over here, a bit of a seaside town. So I guess kind of ties into the sea, the ocean a bit there. This one's not half bad. We've got an expansion to the lake, High Rock Park, and we've got some roads kind of going around the top of the map there. Extension to River City, and then up here in the top left, they're using that dead space to put a new fire station and some more houses. Whilst this is cool, I don't think this would work with all the elevation. And then we have this. I'm not even sure what we're looking at. So they basically completed the highway and then turned all this into some sort of nature reserve around the edge of the map. Just looks like farce, I guess. I tried to get ChatGPT to generate a map, see if it could come up with something specific to the tweet they posted, but it ended up with something looking like a Fortnite map. I mean, down here, this looks like Bahamas. I made some edits and it looks a bit better. We got some winding roads. It kind of looks Italian, if anything. I think the closest thing, honestly, is this harbor. The wave emoji, I definitely think it's going to be something to do with the water, either expanding the lake or adding another lake, another water source. I don't know, but I think a harbor linked to River City could be possible. Now, we have very little information to work off of. All we can really confirm is the fact that there will be some sort of map update or map expansion and something to do with the water, whether that is boats, whether that is a river expansion, lake expansion. We do not know yet, but it is something to do with water. As per usual, I asked my community to try and see if anyone had any ideas I hadn't come up with. A lot of people saying beaches, especially with that wave and sun emoji, boats, new cars, Volvos for European service. We talked about that in yesterday's video with some of the cancelled cars that never actually made it to the game. So maybe, I'm holding my fingers crossed, hoping for some Volvos in the game. Map expansion with some sort of new water source, maybe a bigger lake or an ocean. Perfect time to add boats. Not wrong. Map expansion, firefighting helicopter. I mean, bit of a swing in the dark there. Some form of map expansion, perhaps making Highway 55 longer. Honestly, I think that makes a lot of sense. Longer lakes that go throughout the map. Boats, civilian and police would be pretty sick, especially if we get longer lakes. I agree. If they are going to do something with the water, this is the perfect time to be adding boats. And semi-trucks. I mean, who knows? If we are going to get a map expansion, semi-trucks could be on the cards, but we really have no way of guessing. So, as Sean said just 2 days ago, leaks may come. This update involves quite a lot of cooking. As we know, over a month ago when Police Week released, they said that they were shifting their focus towards a summer update. Exciting things in development. Cannot wait to share with you what is coming next. So, all the developers working on it for the last month basically, and obviously some of the devs could have been working on it well before that. So, I guess this officially kicks off the start of the ERLC Summer Update Countdown. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see, what you think could be coming this summer. And I'll make sure to keep you all up to date with any teasers we get. But it's going to be good. I cannot wait to start streaming once we get the first teasers.